range 1, range 2, you can still get clean hit by some of the characters. You want to play at range 3, and your movement wants to be good enough to keep you at those ranges at all times. So if you see somebody whiff a punch, you're like, I'm out here, right?
Yeah.
I want you to get to this space where you can. So.
I love that you brought up Heihachi's animations because, like, during that string, I was having anxiety, like, for the defender, for Yana Ring in that instance. I was like, if I was in this position, bro, I don't know how long I'd be able to block. Like, I would have to try to panic and do something. But right now, Yana Ring was down, I think, 2 rounds to none. He's about to tie this up, force a final round.
Okay, here we go. I love the 3rd round pop-off, though. They've been going crazy.
Last game, last round, huh?
Oh, nice. Yeah, Heat Burst gives you armor, so once you use it, you kind of use it like a get off me in some instances, right? Things get a little too hectic. You're like, you know what? Heat Burst, take your turn back.
Is it not that punishable, though? Because
yeah, you can't, because it puts you in block stun, so you can't really do it. But that's why you want to sidestep it, right? A lot of people, you put pressure on them, and then they try to, like, move around. You're like, no, Heat Burst, I want to keep you here. But neither one of them. Yo, Brown Man.
Brown Man, do it for the commentators, dog.
Brown Man. Oh, and the new low to close it out. Brown Man getting the dub.
For the commentators over Yana
I like how you hit the head scratch.
The head scratch. I love that. Usually you do the head scratch when you're losing, though. So it's really funny he did it after he won. He's like, wait, was I supposed to win that?
Yep, that was Brown Man activity. That's definitely something that he would do, man. Shout outs to Brown Man taking it over Yana Ring. And like I said before, we actually talked about this where he was like, yeah, man, I can focus on commentary because there's no Heihachi. They added Heihachi later on. He was the last character for season 1. And that's why he's back in the game. But like we said before, not here commentating, we get to play the games.
Yeah, he's showing out. That's sick. Good looking out, Brown Man, putting on for the commentators.
Yeah.
Hey, see, that's what I always want. I'm about to say, now when the commentators get on, I'm like, let's go commentator. We got a whole new class of player to root for, which is my commentator homies. So.
Oh, we got more Luke action. Oh, up against Aki, huh?
I hate this character.
Junta.
Same.
Aki? That's because she's a funky character.
Yes, that's true. That's true. But I mean, look, she's really cool. I just hate fighting.
She is cool.
She's an annoying character, which
she is very annoying.
But yeah, definitely a cool character aesthetically, just in general the way she plays. It's just Usually when characters are cool like that, they're very frustrating to fight against.
Yes. Yes.
It's true, just because they're so different too, you know?
Yeah, absolutely.
I actually, as a Luke player, I don't mind this matchup too much.
I mean, you got a good fireball to like kind of keep her honest. Obviously, she has like ways to get around it, but I feel
she's
like
gotta commit to those.
Yeah.
Like cool face, she has to commit to that.
Yeah.
And you just jump. I feel like in this matchup, you just like you pull the Chris Wong.
Yeah.
You just jump fierce all the time.
Okay. That makes sense to me.
Jump roundhouse.
Yeah, Akis usually have to be very on point with their anti-airs, right? They got to be a little bit like preemptive in comparison to like characters with DPs and whatnot.
She's got slower anti-air, that's facts.
So the jumping does make a lot of sense. Oh, parried after getting hit, like you mentioned earlier, Sherry, right? Japan, the land of the perfect parry.
They're just so good at it for some reason.
Give me that drive reversal.
He might be dead.
He's spin the ball.
Nothing might about it, baby.
I don't think he needs to spin it all.
He got to spend one. He got to spend one.
Junta. Pop.
I like how she hits the Dave Chappelle down.
The little flutter in the air. He's how she's double jointed too, because her fingers be going up.
Yo, that's
at weird angles when she's slapping.
Oh. I like that. Tries to go for the throw. What a placement on the crouch strong. Jeez.
Something that Fumini hasn't been doing great is getting the perfect knuckles off the medium.
I literally was just thinking that. It's literally making these rounds last a little longer than they should, and it's putting you in a bad situation because you're giving them another chance to come back, but it might not be this round.
Oh, we didn't get the perfect knuckle again.
All the perfect knuckles, bro.
And wait a minute, you're in Burnout versus Aki.
It's not fun, but if you just go and jump roundhouse like that, then maybe it's gonna work for you.
I like how my man was like, I'm still gonna hit these buttons. You think I'm gonna stop?
You have to. That's the Noah right there. It's just like just because I'm burnt out doesn't mean I'm gonna stop hitting these buttons.
Just because I'm burnt out don't mean I'm burnt out.
Yeah.
100%. And in this game, I feel like if you just in crouch medium kick range, you have to expect that from the opponent, right? Like whether you hit them, whether you put them in a block string, like crouch medium kick is coming if you in range. That's just how it goes.
It literally wakes me up. When I get hit by the first medium,
this double hit, he wasn't ready for
You have to practice for that. There's a lot of moves like that forward roundhouse where it's a double hit and then people don't expect it and they try to like do a throw or jab after. You actually just have to DP it.
I was going to say, can you DI? Okay, I don't know if she would recover in time or not, but yeah, it looks like you could DI it, right?
Gets it.
Let's go! The perfect knuckles! Kurt Hennings, as IOC Yikes would call him.
Shout out to the bro.
The question is Junta going to wake up level 3 here?
Do it. The CA, I want to see it.
The
Depends
No
if he drives
fear,
rush
no
or not.
fear. Okay.
He didn't drive
I
rush.
like the backup. Oh, you are
And that-
dead.
Fumity hit the little stutter step right there. You
Yeah.
saw that, the hezzy to get the crouch medium kick. Very nice.
It was really smart to stay at that range too because you saw Junta committed to the wake up low forward.
Yep.
Because
Yeah.
they're just like, don't try to shimmy me.
Yeah,
Because you'll die if you try to shimmy me.
Ooh, and then Junta trying to catch Fumity being aggressive at round start, just waited and whiff punished.
Yo.
We're waking up. We're getting the.
I was about to say, Fumity actually waking up right now, getting the perfects. Oh, no combo.
Yeah, that was
Okay.
definitely execution error.
Oh.
Oh my, reaching. Let me do some teaching.
If we dumped the meter, she actually would have died.
Okay, back dashing the throw attempt.
Uh-oh.
We got the Kona. It's mine now.
Another perfect parry? Oh, no.
Oh, the
He was
delay.
pressing buttons.
Yeah,
He was pressing some buttons.
100%.
Little delayed crouch jab right there.
Yeah, because the crouch jab hit, your next button was not going to be any type of advantage, right? Like, if you were able to block the jab, maybe you can interrupt that crouch medium kick there, but nah, not when you get hit.
Something that good players are really good at doing is if they get hit by the first hit, whether it be a light or medium, they go automatically to parry on the defense.
Yes.
Just in
Yes,
case,
that's
like
a
in
great
that
point.
situation, that low forward instead of counter hitting would actually been perfect parry.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Oh,
Big
the
thing.
jump in. Sherry called it to jump in roundhouse.
With his dirty feet.
Oh,
Again, Sherry?
He's
once
barefoot.
again.
Oh,
He's
yeah, we
barefoot.
know. We know, Sherry. Why you pointing it out there?
Look, he's barefoot.
You are not beating these allegations.
Jury player Sherry incoming. That's why you hang out with just a kid all the time. That makes
not
sense.
true. It's not true.
Oh, y'all bond over that, huh? Okay.
They
It's not
bond
true.
over
We
the
don't
feet.
talk about the feet.
Yeah,
We do
okay.
not talk about the feet.
It's an unspoken rule.
I literally was going to say that. I was like, that's the unspoken bond? Okay. Literally what I was going to say. Weak.
Oh my God.
Well, I couldn't tell if the match was over because his reaction was kind of just like sitting there.
Right? I was about to say, is he
I was
all
like,
right?
is this 3 out of 5 out of nowhere?
That man was like, job is not done.
Oh man, oh, we back in here? Hama-chan going up against, what does that say?
Cookie?
Azucena?
Oh, is it
That-
Cookie? Cocky?
That's a cockle. Is that
Cockle?
the name? I think it's cockle.
That's cockle.
That's
Yeah.
an L at the end? Okay.
Yeah,
Man,
that's a cockle.
I'm going to need LASIK or glasses sooner
I got
than
the
later.
LASIK, I promise
you
you.
did?
It's amazing.
It's
Get
amazing.
that. LASIK is incredible. Get that for yourself. You
Yo, the
deserve it.
plug. The plug.
Shout out to my man Vicious. I want to see an HD. I'm tired
In
of
the
this
4K.
480p vision.
Hey, I'm
Yeah.
bored. Hey,
Oh,
I'm
man.
gonna load the stream in the
I'm just trying
source.
to find
The
out.
technique.
I'm die.
Yes. I need my eyeballs to be
Wait a
source
minute, this is
quality.
happening? You're up to scale. Oh my God. So we got Shaheen versus Azucena. Another new character who definitely been getting, like, actively updated every time they update. They make this character a little better, especially when it comes to, oh wow, the low heat smash, getting really close to it. They've actually made this character a lot better in the sense that they made her stance transitions a little better. At first she was kind of dumb because she had like, what is it, running 3-2 I believe it was, where literally you just had to hold it a lot of times. They changed it where you could sidestep it. So this character now has definitely become a lot more viable. Tried to go for the low throw out of stance, nice check.
Okay, so like at the beginning she was a problem, right? And then like they
Yeah.
toned her down a little bit.
Yeah.
Now she's a little bit of a problem. Because I feel like I remember Anakin like speed running to #1 on the leaderboard with
Yeah.
Azucena when the game came out.
Anakin, well known for like, yo, I'm gonna take this character to the lab and try to understand it.
Yeah.
That's funny that Anakin would do that because he's a Jack player. So how do you go
Yeah.
from Jack to Azucena?
But he plays like everybody.
He plays everybody.
Like, yeah, like,
if you're a tournament player, especially like he
Yeah.
is, he's gonna have that.
It's so funny because Anakin on stream, he'll play like every character on stick.
Except,
Yeah, except his main, except Jack, right? And he'll do it on stick. And in tournament, it's Jack and Pad. Like,
That's it. That's it.
straight up, like-
That's it. My man stay strapped. Like he got a holster for his, bro. It's
yeah,
crazy.
yeah.
No, but Azucena, she looks sick. I don't know much about her. Just her fit in itself, that's a sick fit. Like, I would wear that.
I'm telling you, first off,
Is she
what
the
do you think
coffee
about
lady
this
or not?
character? She is the coffee lady.
She's the coffee lady,
This is
right? I
Say
remember
Jam.
now.
This is Say
She's the
Jam's
coffee
character.
Say Jam's
lady?
character.
She's an evil coffee lady.
Yeah.
She's,
Yeah,
she's a
evil,
bad
yeah.
guy.
What
she's
does that
literally
even mean?
So literally, she wants
She's trying to
sell
put
coffee.
Coolies out of business, Sherry.
Yeah,
That's what
What
it
do you
is.
mean? That's my
literally-
enemy then.
She's literally trying to sell. She's trying to get her coffee brand to be #1 in the world, so she aligned with the bad guys.
Yeah.
That
Yes.
is such a random
It's
story.
I know.
Very much fits in the Tekken world.
This
though.
Shaheen outfit
It's ridiculous.
It's ridiculous.
That is very clean. I
It's
like the black and gold
ridiculous.
piece
I
right
feel
there.
like we saw somebody wearing that at the knowledge set last
Yo,
night.
actually.
You know, like,
Right.
actually. Shouts to the boy.
I love her little strut when she's in stand. She's like, yo, what's up? I love it. Oh, wall broken. Let me in. Okay, she'll be able to get to the other wall.
The art on
Break
these
it.
walls is ridiculous. Don't break it.
So how exactly exactly do you put in input to break the wall? Is it a different input, or you just keep on
No,
doing the
it's
combo?
just, if you hit the wall like high enough, it will break the wall. It's just a big impact move on the wall.
Yeah.
It'll break, and then it just goes to another move.
Like certain moves just have enough impact to wall break, right?
Gotcha. There we go.
my
I see
God.
the wall chipping away.
Oh.
Yeah, and she's really annoying because she's got a lot of tricky lows. Her stances really kind of throw you off. She has a back turn stance. Her stance when she goes, it's called Liberator stance, literally from like 1-1. She walks forward. You have to be careful because she has an auto parry out of it as well, but goes for the heat. That's what I was talking about, running 3-2. That move used to be so stupid.
Gotcha.
Goes for the low. Wait a minute. Kako trying to run it back, bro.
Ooh.
Yo.
With punish?
Yeah, that was a whip punish. That was definitely a whip punish.
It looked like the Azucena put the E-brake on and tried to catch Congo doing something, but that was nice patience.
Yeah, this character's really cool. Okay,
Kako's going to have to find a way around this because
Surfing.
okay, nice little down 3 right there. And just challenge with the down 4-1. And that's what I mean about the down 4-1s, right? You're at this range where you can get the hit, but committing to it means what if they move? If they backdash one, they get this small punish. If they read it even harder, they'll hit you with a launcher.
And the down 4-1's mids usually, right?
Yep,
As
down
well,
4-1s.
right?
And that very much kind of sets the tone for what kind of character you have. Certain characters have faster down 4-1, slower down 4-1. The range is different a lot of times, so you have to know. That's some of the character knowledge sometimes you will want to have.
oh, I see that stance where she's walking around with
that
her hands on
Liberator, bro.
the hands on the hips, trying to scold you. What you doing now, drinking my coffee?
Yo,
For real.
I'm telling you
What
right
the hell
now,
is that in your hand?
she be jamming too.
I see, I see, I see, I see, I
She
can
be
see.
jamming.
Stop, she can come to Long Park with that right there.
Oh,
She
bad
go to
guy.
J
That's
Street with
the
that.
bad guy. That is the bad guy. I'll be, oh, she's going up. Like, I'll kill your family. Like, for the love of coffee.
For the
Think
love
about
of
that.
coffee, yes.
For the love of coffee.
For the love of coffee.
Oh my goodness, bro. Azucena in the building. It's been a fun show so far. And it's just the very first block of
First
EVO
block.
Japan, bro.
It
Very
is.
first block, son. What we got next? Oh, Mo Street Fighter. More
Gamer
Akuma.
Bee.
Gamer Bee Akuma. Excuse
Breaking
me.
records out here.
Yeah,
The
man.
oldest man sponsored, according to Dexerto. 46 years old, this man
Hey.
is sponsored.
Fire.
And you will still get these hands in Street Fighter.
That's facts, because Gamer Bee has been gone like for so long. Let's not forget that is an EVO champ right there.
Yeah, man. A lot of people don't understand, man. I love that, like, one of the largest discourses about fighting games is when you have to stop playing them. And it's really all up. You never have to stop playing.
never.
You never have to stop playing.
Look at Gamer B right here. As you mentioned, been godlike for so long as well. And one of the things I love about Gamer B is that he's really taken that responsibility for his country, right?
Yeah.
For Taiwan, for his region, of being like one of the premier people in the scene. And he's done so much work in Taiwan building up the FGC. It's a beautiful thing.
100%.
I've been to a Gamer B event in my day or two, and it's always like love there. He does it for the community. It's not even just for one respective game. It's for
Exactly,
the
no,
entire
yeah.
community.
Like, we know him as a Street Fighter player, but he puts on for all the games when it
Yep.
comes to TOing, building the scenes. It's a beautiful thing.
Oh, you spinning it? No.
No,
not
he
just
wanted
yet.
to save it.
I was surprised a little bit just because he was so low on drive. I was
He-
like, maybe he does it.
I mean, it's canny. You did now, though.
But it's okay, because all he needed to hold on to was that drive rush cancel. Next combo was going to kill, baby.
Listen to this car crash.
He truly.
Get out of the street!
Oh, that was it. Okay, that was
Yeah.
the last game.
That was a sequenced bow, too. That was sick.
Oh,
Shout out
man.
to Gamer B. He's been using that stick for God knows how long. I've seen
The
that
stick's
stick
older
since.
than some of these players out there.
Yeah, for sure,
That's straight up.
100%.
Straight up.
Like, actually, that's why I laughed, because that's just actually facts.
He's
Yeah.
been using that stick for a long time. But shout out to Gamer B. Shout out to Taiwan. Shout out to you guys for being on the couch with me. This is
Big
my first
Saint.
experience on the couch, and it's been a blast. Because obviously, I don't know too much about Tekken, but Steve,
It's
you
cool.
are an encyclopedia.
It's cool.
Exactly.
We
And
do
just
it.
the
We do it.
conversations that we're having, I'm learning so much.
No, I mean, look, in all honesty, we always talk about this, and when it comes to commentary, the couch is perfect for this, because, like, obviously we already have history with each other in our respective games. We've all played games together, but when we get down and being able to have this dialogue, we get to learn more about the games, and on top of that, it's just a really good time. So I hope the people at home are also enjoying it, because once again, even though obviously we all play these games, I always learn stuff when I'm on commentary, because obviously I don't know everything, but it's always a fun time, and on top of that, y'all are some of my best friends, so it's always a good time. Y'all, look at Mr. B. Look at Mr. B back there. What's up, Bruce? What's up, Bruce? What's up, old man? What's up, old man? That's what I'm talking about.
Good job, good job.
And that's another sick thing about this type of setup that we got right here, right?
Yep.
The couch, the stage is literally right behind us. Players can come down, say what up. Nah, it's great vibes, man. Great
Bruh,
vibes.
I remember, he used to come over to Killer Kai's house too and play
Yeah,
games.
yeah.
He was one of them. Everybody used to come over there. That was one of
Yeah.
the training grounds. Yeah.
Oh man, I remember back in CEO, we were all hanging out, and then he was just talking about like the future. He's like, "What do you want out of the FGC share?" And I was like, "I'm trying to win EVO." And then he was just like, "Oh yeah, I can see that happen. Just practice more."
Yo, I like the
What a man,
inspiration.
what a
Look,
man.
that's what
Yeah,
I'm
that's
saying. It's just
dope.
like the the small little conversations that you have and you get to meet these players. That conversation was at CEO like 2013. It's been 12 years.
Yeah.
It was something
Oh
so
my
long ago, and
Lord.
it's just so cool to like look around and to see everyone still here.
Yeah. I think that's
100%.
one of the most endearing things about like the community that we have is that
Oh,
like
more
there's so
Tekken.
many people. Like I said, I'm a transplant to the West Coast. You know what I'm saying?
You
And still,
are.
when I came
Next
to
to me, I
when
just
I came,
saw
yo, she said it so committed. You are.
I was like, wait a minute.
But it's always been love, man. It's always been one of those things where, like, I learned so much more about the community and being in this space because I met y'all and I came to Super Arcade, and literally it made me a better person to see and be around y'all because, like, it made me love the community even more. So it's always a pleasure to be here talking with y'all, man.
The same goes for us, 100%, with y'all being around 100%, man. And one of the things I really love about the couch setup, too, is because, like, we may not be as familiar with Tekken, me and you,
Yeah.
Sherry, but we play so many fighting games for so long that we know the questions to ask, right?
No,
we know
for
the
real.
conversations to have.
I think that's one of the best parts about, like, and that's how I know you guys know what y'all doing because y'all ask these questions. And Sherry, that's one of the things I always like to commend about you. You be asking questions. You're like,
Yes.
hold up, I don't know what that was.
Yeah.
What was that? And I'm like, there you go, Sherry. Talk to me. You know what I'm
Hey,
saying?
Like, honestly,
Hey,
we
hey,
live in a world where
hey,
some
hey.
commentators don't want to do that, right? Like, they
Yeah.
feel like they're going to
I
expose
see
themselves
those
to
young
whatnot, but
combos.
honestly, the viewers can smell BS anyway, so you might as well just ask, bro.
Yeah.
Just ask. I'm telling you, I know I don't know everything. That's why when I tell people all the time, when I'm like
Exactly.
doing Street Fighter and stuff, specifically with the guy Jammer, shout outs to the bro,
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, you're my book. You're the Bible.
Yeah, what'd you just
You're
say?
the Bible.
I mean, Jammers has like all the official names. Like when he goes to bed at night, he has a list of all the moves
On the
in
ceiling?
Japanese on the ceiling. So he's just laying tucked in bed, just reading it before he goes to sleep at night.
Oh, snap. Shout out to the boy Jammers, bro.
Potential monkey simple kid.
I'm going to dream about this tonight.
Right.
Oh, man, but Hissy versus Bear Chief.
And also, this
Oh
is
my
another one of
God.
these characters. June specifically has one of the best mid-track moves in the game, which is it's super scary to deal with because, one, her damage output is really high now. And obviously, this is her first game in a while, but they made sure she returned with a fashion because she be taking people out.
June's
Oh
Lord,
my.
she's the mother of
Of
Jin.
Jin, yeah. And
That's so sick.
Kazuya's old significant other.
That's right.
Wait, so Kazuya is way older than Jin? I felt like they were the same age.
No, that's his son. Kazuya is the father
Yeah.
of Jin.
This is
Oh,
that.
that's godlike.
That's why he got beef with his dad.
Yeah,
though.
I
He,
was gonna
that,
say,
they,
yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. I thought they were just like brethren. Like
No,
they kind of
no.
look the same age. And then how does Devil Jin come into this?
Because Jin is that. It's like EVO Ryu 2.
I see. So
That's
it's just
the
like
thing.
another. Okay.
Precisely.
'Cause I'd be a Devil Jin player if I played this game.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm a regular Jin fan. That's like one of
Same.
my favorite
But
Tekken
I want the wings.
characters.
I want it all.
You trying to fly? You trying to get this Red Bull?
I want it all. Damn, you the woman at the garden?
Yeah,
Sure,
yo.
I deserve it all. Give me the wings. I deserve it all.
I deserve it all.
I just remember when
Flying laser beam hill sweeps. I deserve
exactly
it all.
the flying laser beams. But I remember when I first started trying to pick up Tekken, and everybody was saying
All I
the
hope
hardest thing you could do
Tekken 8,
is electric
all I
wing
hope
goblins.
you fly
And
Yeah.
player
that's what I
goes
want to do.
far.
I mean, I'm gonna tell you right
I'm
now.
the same way.
If you once you actually hit somebody, it's one of I feel like it's one of the few things in fighting games. You hit somebody with an electric, you're like, oh, I'm dealing with a professional. Like
Yeah.
it's instantly reads like, oh damn, they know what they're doing. So and that's one of the things I love about Tekken. There are things you can see players do, and you're like, oh damn, these guys either play this game a lot or they're character-specific players. And that's one of the reasons I really love Tekken. You really learn a lot from just watching some of these people. Like, oh damn, they know what they're doing.
Yeah,
And- Sorry.
no, go
I
ahead.
was gonna say just for June, Arslan used to play June, right?
He had now we used to play Kazumi, and it's kind of like June because she's kind of like linear like that. But I ain't gonna even say it in this game, but they look similar. But yeah.
Oh, okay.
This outfit specifically, but that character that Kazumi, she's not even in this game. So.
And is this June's first Tekken game or no?
No. She was so the thing that happened was she was in Tekken 2 and she was not
wow,
in any game. That was the last game solo Tekken game she was in. She was in Tekken Tag 2.
Okay,
And that was
gotcha.
the last time we seen her. And then
Gotcha.
outside of that, it was Tekken 2. So it was like this is her first game in like 20-something years. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, and she came back and you know what the lore is? That stage that we were in when you was like it's the Princess Mononoke stage.
Yeah.
She was asleep there.
Just
She
chilling.
was
Sleep under the tree?
And she was basically sleeping in a tree because she fought like one of the characters, and she's like, "Yo, I gotta rest." And literally, and so if you like, oh god, I love stuff like this. So what happens is when the characters fight each other, they have like specific intros, right?
Yeah.
And like Kazuya, he'll kick certain characters after he fights them, but he won't kick her. Like he'll be like, "You dead," but if it's her, he'll be like, "All right," and he'll just leave.
That's
So
so
even though
sweet.
this dude Kazuya is actually crazy and he wants to blow up the world, he still got love, you know, for June.
That's the love of his life right there.
Is it? I mean, if he could destroy the world, where is she gonna live? Is he gonna take her somewhere?
I mean,
Like,
it's a little little different there. It's kind of like, you know, Thanos and his daughter.
See, you know what, Sherry? We need to talk about some of your motivations. You're agreeing with Thanos, looking at people's feet.
I didn't say I agree with Thanos. I do not agree with Kazuya either. I'm just saying there's a bit of beauty to the madness.
Yes. Man, Sherry, we really got to talk about this.
I was gonna say, how toxic have your relationships been, Sherry?
Hold on, we don't talk about that.
Right now.
See, now that's something that cannot be talked about on stream. We're gonna have to go to
save this
bar
for
and
Sherry.
talk about that.
We gotta save that for Sherry's stream. We're gonna leave that alone. Oh man. But no, man, this character, June, is definitely one of, oh my god, what a sidestep. He actually uses the stance to get out of the way. Also, this okay, spins the heat smash.
Some life back.
And she's one of those characters that can get a lot of life back, right? Like, her recoverable life is in the highest, probably only second to, like, a character like Yoshimi. So, actually, it might be higher. I'm not exactly sure.
Hey, can you tell me what the icon is with June here, her unique icon?
Oh, yeah, this is her newest one, actually. Basically, what happens is, it's kind of universal. You get powered up or extensions off of some of your moves,
so it's
right?
one of those again.
Yeah,
okay,
and it's, a lot of characters in this game have that.
Okay.
So, and I can't remember all of them off the top of my head, but that's one of the newest features to Tekken 8, where characters get, like, an icon power-up, and it either extends their moves, it gets extensions to it, and yeah, it's across the board.
So she's got another one. She's got one of those as well. Got it.
Also, this stage, when you get to the third round, the floor is lava. You hit it, boom, you get another. It basically gets a new combo extension.
Wow.
I mean, I just realized they're in space.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Like meteors are legit floating up into the atmosphere.
Yeah, they're definitely in space. It's funny because you see Huawei come out and he's riding a motorcycle and I'm like, what the hell?
What kind of motorcycle is this?
Yes, armor to go through it, and that's also one of the things I love seeing about Tekken 8, because obviously it's super oppressive, right? But there's small ways you can call them out. You can use armor sometimes. If you see people going for armor, you can use throw. So they keep that RPS pretty active. Calling it out is still really hard though, because obviously it's all about aggression in this game. One wrong guess, you're on the wall, you're on the defensive, and you really got to be careful.
Yeah.
100%.
Can kicks. Heat burst. We're trying to extend this combo. Look at the damage. Yeah, like I said before, she's one of these characters. In all of 8, she's still been taking off a chunk of damage with her gameplay and just combos overall.
Ridiculous pressure right there from Hissy to tie up the sit.
I have no idea what she said, but it seems very graceful and peaceful.
Bro, she used to like she'll win, and Snow White, the bird, will just come and be like,
yeah,
yo, what's up?
That was
That's the name of the bird?
No,
Oh.
you just said Snow White.
My bad.
It's very Snow White-esque.
I get you now. Yeah.
Yo, this stage music is one of the greatest in any fighting game ever.
Is it?
Wow.
And, dog, this song goes bonkers.
If anybody's an authority on fighting game music, I will give that to you.
I swear, if you go after this, just go listen to this song. I swear, I'm telling you, it's one of my favorite songs ever.
Are they not in Paris?
Yes, on the CA, yeah.
Nah, this is hard. This is hard.
And the new character, Victor, is actually sitting back there watching the fight. So if you don't pick him, this is his ball. He's literally sitting back
so
there.
cool.
Yeah, he's sitting back there with a waiter.
Man, Tekken's always got some of the coolest stages, bro.
I love Easter eggs.
Oh.
Oh,
Wait a minute, we good.
Yeah.
there's just a little pause.
Ooh, what a dunk.
Dunk, and yes, hop kick punish.
She's so
And
graceful.
while standing 3. Big
like her
damage.
moves.
Yeah.
Is that an overhead, that kick?
No, yeah, it was a mid, so yeah.
Yeah, so my bad. You have to block it standing.
Standing, yes, sir. Oh, we gotta be
That's
careful
the
on
block
the wall.
stun you're talking about, right? Like,
Yep.
you can't punish that.
Yep. He dashed. Uppercut.
Bayerchi, man. Yeah, it's wild to see Steve in this instance. Because I feel like, oh my
Lion
goodness.
tail.
Steve's like, I see more like that in the past games, right? Where they put themselves at a sweet spot and really pick their moment. Now you on the wall, though? Oh my goodness, this character is oppressive.
Yeah, like he used to have like one of his main things from the older games was back one, right?
Yes,
Big
yes,
counter
yes,
hit
back one,
starter
yeah.
where he literally was like, all right, that's how I start my game.
You would just snipe with that.
Yeah, but now he used that new Lion Tamer stance because people like, I know they're looking for back one, so now they swing and he's like, over here, launch, instead of getting the big counter hit finish.
Okay.
But it's going to be a little harder versus a character like June. She has really good pokes. She has a stance where she has nice lows out of it as well. And Steve has a problem where he can't launch all the time. He doesn't have fast launches. So a lot of times when he gets the block, he's only going to get smaller punishes.
Gotcha.
They've made it a little easier now where he does have like some clean launches, but they're still typically slower than a lot of the other characters.
And now is he building that life back amidst the combo?
I like that.
I love the moves with the bird. Yeah, like sending it down. That's how I'm assuming.
Do you hear the
Sending the bird at
saxophone
you.
in the background? Dog, this
I
song
do
goes
the
crazy.
same
My man
It
Steve
goes,
was doing the air sax.
dog, it goes crazy, bro.
What is that palm she's doing?
Yeah, she's sending the bird?
No, it's,
That's
so
what it looks like to me, bro.
so one of the few characters that has like a projectile, right? That's what that is. And on top of that, once again, it goes so far that it controls the mid-range. This is one of the characters that has some of the best tracking in the game and some of the best range because of those moves.
Gotcha, and Bear Cheeto really gathered
They
themselves
hit
up.
the kill with the rage art. They always do extra animations and stuff like
That's
that.
dope, that's dope. I like little stuff like that in my fighting games. Just like what we saw Victor on the boat and whatnot. Like you mentioned, the kicks as well from Heihachi. Or no, you said Kazuya.
Yes,
is the one
yes.
that kicks them after. Yeah, little stuff like that. Always a big fan.
I remember I was talking to, I did like an interview with Harada a while ago, and he was like, yeah, Steve, like, what are some of your favorite things in games? I was like, I like character interaction, like special intros, Guilty Gear and stuff. You already
Yeah,
know how I feel
yeah,
about
of
that. They
course, of
always
course.
do these big things. So and they kind of like removed it from Tekken, right? And then they put it back in this game, and it's like overhauled. They got like third round interactions. They got
Yeah.
special KO screens. They got literally characters come in and they do very specific stuff to just kind of accentuate their relationship. So like Jack and Elisa fight, right? They two robots. Elisa comes in, she's like, hey, how you doing? And she does this and her head falls off. And it rolls to Jack's feet and he takes it and he throws it back to her. And then they fight. So stuff like that, man. It's really
so
beautiful.
sick, so sick.
Either way, we are going to go to a quick break. We got plenty of games left. Don't you worry. This is only day one of EVO Japan 2025. We got more games right after this.
Don't go anywhere.
PlayStation tournaments are on PS5, featuring the biggest games, more players, and more ways to win. Get ready to compete on a global stage with new and exciting daily tournaments, all at the press of a button. So whether you're a seasoned competitor or just starting, come for the challenge and leave with glory and incredible prizes. It's time to join the competition. Sign up now on PS5.
Not my Tekken 8. One big. So what games are y'all looking for? Like, what characters are y'all looking forward to in Tekken 8? Because Tekken 8 is the...
Protect your eyes styling under the sun. Blue light glasses while you're gaming, having fun. Sandy's got affordable eyewear for all warriors and monsters alike. EVO sunglasses, available now.
What's up, y'all, and welcome back to EVO Japan 2025. This is day one. I am with the lovely Tasty Steve and the lovely Ringe. Thank you guys for joining me today.
Man, it's been fun, man. You've been holding it down with us. What do you mean, us joining you? We've joined each other. We're all here together. Okay.
Yes, that's true. It is a collaborative
Reunite.
effort.
It's been good, though. I mean, we've been seeing a lot of games so far. We've been seeing a few names, a lot of unknown names, but that's what happens on the day one, right? We work our way through the pools, and then as it progresses, we kind of whittle out all the people that, you know, we're just feeding the pools until we get these
I
winners.
mean, between Tekken 8 and Street Fighter 6, there's literally, what, almost, that's over 7,000 competitors.
Look
so,
at
you know,
this shot.
Yeah, look at this.
Quick maths, that was crazy. That was the way you just did that. Bro, obviously somebody was in school instead of playing Street Fighter. Don't tell no other prodigy. Don't tell his dad. He'll get mad.
He'll come and lecture me, scold me. What were you doing some
That's
math
your
in school?
problem. That's your problem. You was always doing math.
Or you'd be winning like Noah right now if you weren't doing math earlier in school.
Oh, man. Oh, my
Yeah,
God.
but look at so many people. There's so many competitors.
Sea of people, man. This is actually
The
really
pools,
cool.
I think, are every 20 minutes, too.
Oh,
So
wow.
that's insane. I mean,
Yeah.
pool blocks are used to being like an hour, 2 hours, really. But now every 20 minutes they're starting new pools. So
That's a lot of people.
there's a lot of competitors that gotta get this.
Let me talk about second longest Street Fighter franchise in history. We had the magic that got to be moving in quick. But yeah, in addition to Street Fighter 2 pulls off, I don't know if you play that, but you were just in the opening segment, right? Even the non-tournament games, there's a lot of people here to play those. I saw somebody run up on Yai, it's like, yo, there's Marvel over here. Come on, we did. Come on, we did.
There is side tournaments. So there's a
Yeah,
Marvel 3
exactly.
side
Yeah,
tournament, right?
yeah,
And
yeah.
there is funny City of the Wolves is also a side tournament
Yeah.
here. And the Co-op Cup, we
I
love
was about
Thirst,
to
right?
say, shout out to my homie. He actually hit me up. He wanted me to play on his team for Virtua Fighter. I'm sorry, they got me working. I definitely wanted him. I love Virtua Fighter. And I definitely was going ham when the game was released. And I would have loved to like come here because I've never actually played in one of the beat tribes and co-op. None of that stuff. And it's a big thing. I really would love to do something like that. Maybe one day when I'm not
Not
commentating.
commentating. It's so cool because like Virtual Fighter, I heard that they just released a new patch for 5,
Yes.
and it's like a 12-year-old game.
Yes.
But that's really cool
Wild.
that like the developers are just like, let's do this patch because we know the new one is coming out. We got to bring the players back and the community to play.
Super smart move.
Yeah.
It's actually crazy. If like I remember, me and Rip came out here a few years ago, and I think it was just for EVO Japan or something else. And we went to some of the more Virtua Fighter centric like arcades, and it's nothing but like salad.
Yeah, I'm
noodles,
playing
nothing but
Tekken
salad.
8
They
while
all
I'm
had on
watching
suits,
EVO.
and they're
Crazy.
ridiculous. Like they're old men, but they will beat you up at Virtua Fighter.
Ooh.
Bro, one of the first people I ever got introduced to in the FGC that really put me on to what the FGC was Shidosha.
Hey,
Oh, yeah, Virtual Fighter.
shout out to the bro Shidosha. Like he's one of them. And he be when I'm playing like Virtua Fighter, I'm watching his videos. It just goes back and forth. Shout out to Shidosha as well. Let's get back to it. Tekken 8, Boomerang Jr. Our Takakai Tuesday winner for the game. It's on the screen and he's down around. But up again. But up again.
To another
Another.
from Japan. Let's
get this over.
Am I reading that correctly?
Rare side. But it's a 4 and a 3. So, I don't
Rear
know.
side makes more sense than rear
Get
side.
ready for the next battle.
I went a little dyslexic there.
It's so goofy. Big damage, bro. Goes for the damage. Your rate is ridiculous. It's so good. It's absolutely ridiculous.
Every time I see Raven, I had no idea what's going on. I'm like, yeah, no matter what the game.
Like the shadow falling thing is like
Yeah.
brand new. And this is they changed him out to 7 for Master Raven, who had like the sword, she's the leader of it. And then they brought him back and he was like, yo, I'm trained up. Yeah, exactly. He's like, I'm trained up. And that's why he's able to do
playing at Level Up Expo as well.
He did really well there too.
He did really well, but he lost to Arson.
Yeah, but I think the night before at both beat Arson. So yeah.
So there's some rivalry going on over there.
That's wild. King Ray Jr. has come such a long way, bro.
Oh, yo, and Raven has like a back turn counter. So if sometimes you'll see him, you'll
Like
see him
his back
standing.
roll?
No, he'll literally be like, I got you. Like for real. But that's the thing. He's not a crazy stance heavy character, but you have to respect his back turn stance because he does have options out of it. He has a low, he has a power crush, so even if he chooses not to do him, he has a
Sick of that face of yours.
Does that have anything to do with like the power?
Serves you. Time to say goodbye. Once and for all.
The truth is, he gets one himself and the other one drops it. Further back, so a lot of players take a jump piece of life.
For the effort you put in as compared to some of the others.
So I'm not.
His trajectory has been in almost every Guilty Gear game. He starts out really strong and then alright, just a little
See, the thing is that I talk to all the people. It's just if there's something that takes heavy consideration, that should never be taken away from you. That's not like I'm a Sea Viper player, you know what I'm saying? You're a Viper.
I feel you.
Sick of that face of yours.
If I can do combos flashing in the game, and we used to talk, we were level 3, and you were level 16, we did combos, like, I want you to go this.
Sick of that face of yours. Sick of that face of yours.
when I hit this thing and my man
Serves you. Time to say goodbye. Once and for all.
Heavy it was. When I was playing Sea Viper, I was like, just I'm used to the arcade. I'm used to be on the arcade. You know, as you say with the intent. I've never said that in my life. No one knew that.
like some of the light conversions where you had to do like 3 lines plus a pierce and like all this stuff, like that really trained my hands to be ready for whatever.
But man, you got crazy with it. Speaking of Guilty Gear Drive on the screen, and also one of the cooler characters out there, this guy's Slayer, bro.
Yeah, Slayer and Testament as well. Super cool in this game.
Testament's really cool.
Yeah, they've gotten a lot of love over the course of the patches. Definitely more viable than they've ever been. So
Hey,
yeah,
Guilty
Slayer,
Gear!
that's all a little bit, but best believe you're gonna die real quick if he gets his game started.
What's the
Get
character
ready
that has
for the
key
next
that's her
battle.
husband?
ABBA, yeah, ABA, yeah.
ABA?
Yeah.
I saw that character for the first time at the Arc World Tour Finals, and it was so, like, the work that they put behind that character is sick.
Yeah.
Like, when he's not activated, and she's, like, forward dashing, and then she's, like, dragging him. I'm like, this is sick. So I
You
started
know,
noticing
something about
Switch
you
Gear,
just
how much
rubs me the
work
wrong
they
way.
put into, like, little
It's
fiber
round
animations and
one.
whatnot.
Yeah, actually,
It's
the
really cool.
why it's one of my favorite characters. And like even
your turn to shine.
AC, original AC.
Sound like you're You've been very
That means the special counter hit. You ain't living on that.
Over the
He just
Fight.
set her over here.
God damn.
It's your turn to shine.
Once again, like when it comes to animation,
Sound like you're right.
It's like the prettiest game you've ever seen, and then somehow they improve it. Like somehow, some way. Like Slayer, Tank the Mid, Abba, as you mentioned earlier, like some of the most well-animated characters across any fighting game.
speaking of, you know who else? You know who was the Allen player back in the day? Combo King. He was one of them.
You know, I love me some combo feed.
Yeah.
Oh my lord, well, yeah. You're gonna melt that one.
Look at that. Look at that roll.
You know, something about you just rubs me the wrong
The
way.
defense, though.
And the fact that the
Round one.
overhead guard breaks you like that, that's why
Fight.
the purple combo is still stuck in block stun. And you have to
I feel like anime players and Marvel players are the same thing.
It's getting hot.
you thought you were
Such a miss.
Fight.
magic pixel right now from
Let me get some light. Let me get some light.
It's getting hot.
especially at the time.
Is this Slayer the vampire?
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Round two. Fight.
Anytime. Thing is, you don't want to get hit. So you're literally part of that is being like, how good is your defense? Who's going to get that hit first? And
Get
I love,
ready
like,
for
one of
the
things
next
they've done in this
battle.
game to kind of reset it is you do get these neutral resets. When you break
I'm watching this
so
with
they
you.
really do that's why I'm more concerned about that strike. They want you to focus on the find that big hit because once you always take significant damage. Maybe not a huge damage, but it's significant to the point where you realize
Sick of that.
And then it's just balance to the top of the right? Like still getting some type of ball. Charge done? You snuck that in there like that? Okay. Oh, the whole fire. Okay, that's super clean. I like the stage. I don't think it's trying to press right there. It should be full two. Trying to press, but that much is all they needed.
Oh my god, this set is insane.
Yeah.
Oh,
See,
yeah.
you don't want to get hit no more, you know? But also,
Hard to take that pulse from the bottom. What, sentiment? Yeah, that little heart thing. I know it's like the little fairies, right? But I see it pop up every now and then. It's just disappearing. I wonder if it's a bomb or something that she like traps. I don't know what that is. What?
I believe it's just like an effect, right? From the
It's just
move,
an
it's like an
effect.
after effect.
It's just an effect, like it hits.
Yeah, see, like it just stays there.
Oh,
It's just a little,
I wonder if
you
it was
know.
like a little trap, like a Blanca-chan.
Or what's it called? Kane in Fatal Fury, like the City of the Wolves, where he puts out the little bomb.
The little bomb. Nah.
Yeah, but
That'd be too cheap. Don't give them
100%. Don't give
ideas.
Pestilence anything like that.
Don't give them ideas.
What's the game that has the two swords? And then she's like, the swords are a trap, right? Like,
Yes, the swords are everything,
Yeah, the
honestly.
swords
Like,
are everything.
They're her footsies, they can trap you, they can frame trap you.
Grand
you
Blue
can
Fantasy
put them on
versus
the wall, and before they explode, you can run up
Rising.
and throw them
That's what
because they're
I'm
waiting for the
saying.
explosion
I'm
to
about that
happen.
life.
Yeah, I mean, that character just won Arc World Tour Finals, so, you know, yeah, pretty good character. Shout out to Red Ditto.
Yeah,
Red Ditto is
right?
also
Yo,
here.
yeah,
for
shout out to
Japan.
Red Ditto.
from NorCal, right?
SoCal.
SoCal.
Yeah.
That's right. UC Riverside, I think.
Yes, this is...
Shout outs. SoCal Collegiate, Esports Leagues.
Also, shout out to Sabian. That's how I found out about
Yeah,
it.
he was a boot squad.
Yep,
Boot
boot
squad.
squad.
That's how he got in the fighting game.
That's so cool.
Okay, to the wall.
Yeah, she can, okay, you know what?
I'll keep you
we forgot
company
about
as
that.
long as
She
you
can
like.
teleport to the little
She can
heart.
teleport to it.
Yeah, she has it out there like that. Yeah,
It's
my
like a
bad.
little portal.
Basically,
It's like a
so
baby
like,
portal.
you get a hit here, right? You get it knocked down, you get a hit, and the guess is like, hey, are they gonna take the space, go for a cross up, or just keep the screen at the, you know what I'm saying? So you really do have options. Definitely forgot about it.
Numbers.
Block. Yeah, you ain't gonna get nothing now. Take him down. Full two. Takes the set 3-1 over Napa Punch. Namesake 2 Napa Punch.
Sandalphon.
I want to say like Napa Punch. That's what I'm saying.
This character's too.
Do every character in this game.
Yeah. That's so cool. That is the calling card of Guilty Gear. That every character is very cool, very big.
Wait, hold on. Is it called Blaze Blue? Or the dad? Oh, the dad. My bad.
Well,
My bad.
question for you.
Really?
Is it Blaze Blue or is it Blaze Blue? You guys tell me.
I say Blaze.
I say Blaze.
I say Blaze.
I've always said Blaze Blue, but then someone was just like, wouldn't it be Blaze? And I started thinking about it. I was like,
I'm pretty
Why,
sure
Is
it
he-
is.
why are you trying to
Right?
apply conventional logic?
Yeah, dude. We play fighting games.
Have
No one
you
cares
seen
about the
Blaze-
right way.
Especially the Blaze Blue story? Have you seen it, man?
Nah, listen.
The
They
lore
don't
in
even
that
know.
game.
They don't even know if it's called Blaze or Blast. They don't know. That's how confusing it is. The story makes the name confusing.
Oh, yeah, man. It's been a hell of a show here at EVO Japan so far.
Nah, man, it's been a really good time, and I love that we're starting to get some of these other games in there too. We got to see some Guilty Gear. Obviously, another region that's very strong, Japan and Guilty Gear, but also we're in the spot where every player, a lot of players will be coming in and get some games in from Guilty Gear specifically.
Yeah, absolutely. Right. Like, yeah, America actually went home with the EVO Japan title last year for Guilty Gear Strive. So, yeah, we are going to take a quick break, though, before we get into any other games. Please keep it locked and loaded right here at EVO Japan. We'll be right back.